Yo, 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 what's up? What's up, guys? Albub Gaming here. Today I'm gonna be playing Element TD for the first time, but with a camera, of course. This is my first time recording with a camera. Medyo nakapanibago. And yes, I'm a Filipino. I speak Tagalog most of the time, and yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Maybe my microphone is... Yeah, let me just fix that up real quick. Okay, so 72 gold already. Meron na tayong 72 gold. So yeah, basically ganito lang ginagawa ko. Naantay ko lang mag 72 seconds bago mag-build ng tower. And I think it's more efficient because you will get one extra tower and then sell that. Oh my god, my worker is going places. Well, some of the people are asking why am I selling and rebuilding the towers. Just because of the efficiency, and you don't want to upgrade one tower here and then expect that that tower is enough to cover the round. And over here I forgot to upgrade my cannon tower. That sucks, but it's okay. I think I could manage. So basically you just need to place the towers where you would need them. So right here, since the creeps are actually flowing there, you need to build the towers fast as you can, just to make sure they don't get through. And the one benefit of reselling and rebuilding the towers is the interest rate. You need to keep in mind that interest rates are pretty huge in this game and plays a huge role, because if you don't manage it very well, then you might... Well, I don't think it matters though, especially if you play Fire Element. Fire Element is the most OP in this game. Even though you're playing very hard mode, you would still finish the game. But if you're not playing fire, then you need to play with interest rate very well. Otherwise, you will not end this game. So basically, that's it. So after building that two strong cannon towers, you need to prep for the element 5. So what I usually do is I build arrow towers. I don't care about the interest rate at this point because it gives low gold, and you don't need to keep that in mind, especially at this early stage of the game. You don't need that. You need to focus on building towers. Okay, so these creeps are not gonna get through. I'm pretty certain of that. And then I'm gonna buy the fire element. Okay, so most of the people are asking why am I only playing fire element. It's because in this version, fire element is the most OP element out there, so you need to keep that in mind. And also, it's very hard to finish the game without any fire element in your arsenal, so it would be very impossible to finish. I tried that already. I did not play fire element in this version, and it's pretty hard. But in the other versions, however, you could actually play it without fire element. You could finish the game so easily. But in this case, it's not. It's very difficult and very challenging, I might say. But if you guys have any other strats on how to finish the game, I would be welcome to watch that if you upload that on YouTube, course, I will not copy that strat. I would just be amazed and maybe comment on your video as well to compliment you, because that's a very hard thing to do. Um, Playing other elements in this version is actually very challenging, so it would be a very great sight to see. So right now I'm not upgrading this tower yet, so I'm just playing with my interest rate, since you don't need to upgrade it, because we have enough damage to cover up the round up until level 10, I would say. But if not, I would instantly restart the game. No, I'm just kidding. I already tried this once, so I know that these guys are not gonna get through. Although it seems that they would pass the round, but they won't. Trust me. Okay, so I don't trust that tower anymore, so I will just upgrade. We still got hell of a gold from that interest rate. Let me adjust that chair real quick. Okay, so this tower actually cover up the round up until level 15 or 20 ish, so I don't need any towers anymore. So this is just it. I mean, you could actually finish the game just by playing fire. This is actually so crazy, and it's the most OP element out there. But if you want to, you could actually I did that in some of my videos. I actually collaborated fire tower with other elements, you know, like water, um, dark, and dark element, light, and all sorts of towers. I built it, and it was actually a very fun run. You could actually watch that on my YouTube channel. Just go to Obob Gaming or Amir Iqbal YouTube channel. You could watch it there. I played with multiple elements and it actually went great. But you need the fire element. That's the first thing that you would need to do. In order to play with other elements, you need the fire element. Unless if you want to make it more challenging and not go with fire element and try to build other elements. That would be a very interesting video to see, and I'm congratulating you in advance if you would be able to pull that off, because I already tried it and it's actually very hard, so hard. Okay, so right now we're on level 14, and you notice that I'm not building any towers yet because we won't need it, especially at this stage, because the creeps here are far more weaker than the next creeps that would be available, especially on round 20 and above. So I would need to save up the rest of my gold in order to build some towers. Okay, so these guys are not gonna get through. Alright, so I just received one lumber, and I won't need the yeah, I won't need anything else right now. Okay, so let me just turn that up real quick, because I'm not hearing anything. And I apologize guys if I did not turn that up. Maybe I should adjust it. Yeah, adjust it for... Alright, that should be enough. Okay, so you might be wondering why am I not building more fire towers against a water element. It's because these guys are not gonna get through. I trust my gut, of course. Okay, so although that's a fire element, that's strong against fire, but oh, it's water element. I'm sorry, it's strong against fire, but they did not get through. Okay, so this one is nature. So you have to keep in mind there are certain weaknesses to the elements. So for fire tower, the water elements take a reduced damage from fire tower damage. So you have to keep in mind In order for you to know um, what's the next wave, or what element will be the next wave, you need to just type next. Okay, so the next element is fast, so I just need to build more tower here, just an additional tower just to make sure, because these guys are very fast and I don't want to restart the run just because I'm getting cocky, you know. We have to secure the game. Okay, so basically that's it. Might throw in some other elements here as well. I like playing with water. Okay, so I'm just gonna build some steam towers. That's pretty OP, I guess. Alright, so it's already level 20. I should be building towers to defeat the level 2 Fire Lord, but I'm not gonna go there yet. Okay, water element is so strong. You see? That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so I don't need a bunch of towers. I'm just... I don't know what I did. Alright, so we already have a steam tower. Nah, maybe I think I placed the tower on the wrong spot, but that's okay. I'm gonna need that as well. Alright, so these guys are very tanky. You need 2 or more towers in order to kill those creeps, but yeah, luckily we were able to take them down. Okay, so ghost, that's an undead element. Dark element, I would say. Okay, so I think we're gonna need to build more fire towers here, but I'm not gonna level them up yet because I don't think that... Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Fire Lord level 2 right now. Let's try to build some steam towers here. Okay, so the interest rate is kicking in. We already have 2,000 gold. Okay, so that gives us 64 gold every 15 seconds. So we're actually doing just fine. Alright, so these guys are not gonna get through. I'm pretty certain of that because it's a fire element. It doesn't take any amplified damage or whatsoever, but you could tell that they're not actually very tanky. So alright, so the moment of truth. I wonder if this guy's gonna get through. Oh, of course. Of course it's not. We have enough damage. Right, so that was awesome. Okay, so steam towers. Just a little bit of splash damage. Although it's very weak, but whatever, you know. Plus I would need the water element for later because I'm gonna build some ice towers, and that's actually pretty dope. So I don't need the focus fire tower yet because I still got 7 amplified fire towers. I think this should be enough to cover up the round up until level 30. Gauge, so fire element, yeah, these guys are not gonna get through. I'm pretty certain of that. Okay, so that's just it. You know, if you're playing fire tower, you just need to keep in mind that you have to watch out for your gold. So I'm just notice I upgraded this tower from amplified to focus fire tower because these guys are water elements, and I think I lost to this wave a couple of times because I got too confident that my towers will do enough damage to them, but it did not. So yes, I restarted the game all over again. So you just need to watch out for that, guys. You don't need to, you know, get too cocky. Just spend that gold. You won't be able. You will have more gold at the end of the run, so you won't be able to use all of it. So might as well just spend it. You know. Okay, so that's actually a very weird build, but I'm gonna go with interest rate at level 35 as well, and then right after that, I'm gonna go with the Phoenix and summon. Okay, notice that the steam tower is not doing enough damage. That's just for props, you know. Don't let I'm not letting you guys to know my next move. You know, that's just, you know, yeah. It doesn't do enough damage. Yeah, it deals 151 damage, and it's not enough, especially to these creeps right here. It's already level 32, and most of the creeps are already tanky, so it won't do enough damage. But I'm gonna need the water element for later because of the ice towers. I think I need light and rock element, or the earth element. Okay, so notice that these guys are actually getting pretty tanky each and every level because I'm already at level 33, and this run is only for goes around for 60 levels. Yeah, 60 levels. Okay, nature. And yeah, so if you guys don't know, fire towers deal 200% damage on nature element. So if you encounter any nature element, or if you type in next, you don't need to you know, panic. Just relax, because those guys are not gonna last long if you're playing fire element towers. Okay, albatross. This is a water element, so I just upgraded my other tower. I think I'm gonna upgrade all of them because I'm gonna summon the phoenix. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Yeah, just to make sure. Alright. Okay, we're fine, but we lost half or most of our gold. We just need to save the rest of the gold because I think these towers are enough to cover up the round up until level 50-ish. I'm pretty sure of it, but you know, we'll see. Okay, so these creeps, I think it's earth element. Oh, it's light. Alright, so that was actually a pretty good run, and we just need to wait up until level 40, then we will see the magic happen. It's really interesting, guys. I tried building other towers the other day. I was practicing, some experimenting some towers. I stumbled upon lightning tower. I tried to max it um, up until level 3, I guess. I got to it, and then I was surprised that lightning towers are pretty OP as well. It deals tons of damage, and yeah, I actually did not expect that. It was actually a very interesting tower. Although that tower doesn't deal any splash damage, so it's a single target tower. So you need to watch out for that in case you're interested on building lightning towers. But it's actually pretty OP. It could actually one-shot one unit on its max level because of the critical. But yeah, if you're playing against creeps with fast movement speed, I think you will get overrun if you're playing lightning towers only. But it was actually a very awesome run. Actually did not expect that. I think it deals 25,000 damage on max level, or somewhere around that. If you got a critical hit, then it would deal 3 times than that, so that's 75,000 damage per tower. Pretty OP. But I won't try it because I actually lost, because yeah, that's just playing lightning towers alone won't be enough to finish the round up until level 60. You need other towers as well, like I don't want to say it, but fire tower is actually the tower that you're looking for. Alright, so I'm just gonna upgrade this tower. I think I'm lacking damage at some point, and it's actually getting scary, so I just need to secure every round. I'm just trying not to get embarrassed right in front of you guys, so I'm gonna try my best to make this wonderful video without repeating it. Okay, it's nature. This would be easy, but we still got 10,000 gold in our vault, so I think I'm not gonna spam more towers. I'm just gonna go with quality over quantity. So I'm not gonna go spam towers. I'm just gonna upgrade them to refined fire tower, and then later on I'm gonna upgrade this tower to pure fire. That should be interesting. Okay, so our interest rate gives us 500 gold every 15 seconds. So I think we're doing pretty good. So I just need the light element for the ice towers. And tornado towers are actually pretty OP too. I forgot to mention that tower because it could literally block or creep block the creeps, and you could end around with just that tower. Super fun to play with, but you would get bored at some point because it's getting pretty easy, and you don't want that to happen. Like this fire towers, I don't get bored playing fire towers. I actually just like it, it's fun, Okay, so these guys are pretty tanky too. You need to watch out for that. You need to make sure that you have upgraded towers just to get through them. Luckily I already have my ice towers, otherwise it would be a very different case. But I did not go for the interest rate. I think it's the last level though, before banishing from the shop. Okay, so right, so notice that these guys are actually staying in group here. It's because of the ice towers, which reduces their movement speed. Okay, so I actually can build the storm tower. Alright, so that's very interesting. But for the sake of this video, I'm not gonna go with that tornado tower. I'm just gonna go with Glacier. Sorry guys, but that's just the the standard one. Because if you're playing tornado tower, you would need some micro skills in order to play around them. Alright, I actually got distracted talking too much. It almost went out of control because I forgot to upgrade this other refined fire tower, but I'm actually surprised that my damage is enough. I was actually not expecting that. Oh, so I do have a steam tower, so I'm just gonna upgrade it to storm tower as well. Yeah, that should be enough. Only one storm tower. You guys will only get one storm tower, okay? So I'm just gonna go with Glacier Tower next. Alright, so I forgot to upgrade these two. What are you guys doing there? Okay, so see, I'm just gonna demonstrate it to you guys. Notice how I'm just blocking them with my tornado. That's pretty OP, man. If you do have a bunch of them, you could literally block the pathway with a tornado. And that way, the creeps will not literally get through that. Literally, it's actually pretty OP. Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna need the earth element in order to build the Glacier. Yeah. Alright, so I do have 42,000 gold. I'm just gonna go with the Glacier. And the great thing about Glacier is actually you can set a target place where you would need your blocks to get through. So I'm just gonna go with that pathways. Actually, it has a funny animation as well. Like you could literally see the blocks of ice, like an iceberg from Titanic. Actually, a funny interaction there. Okay, so I do have a pure element now. I think I'm gonna go with pure fire, but not yet. I think I'm gonna upgrade it on level 55. I'm just gonna go with refined fire towers first. Just need to make sure that I will have enough gold up until the end of the level just to upgrade these guys, because I don't need to have more towers. I just need to have powerful towers. So that's the goal here. Alright, so I think I already covered this side. So these guys are actually hitting pretty hard, especially with the Glacier towers providing the slow. It compiles all of the damage. Alright, so yeah, they're sharing all of the damage from the refined fire towers, and these guys are actually pretty non-existent at the moment, but we're gonna be able to use that. Okay, non-elemental towers or creeps. Alright. I think I don't need to upgrade these towers because we already have enough damage. Okay, so I don't want to be very confident, guys, but I think I already got this one in the bag. I just want to thank you all in advance for continuing supporting me. I always appreciate the support, and I appreciate you guys watching my content. Although it seemed to be very repetitive at this point because I'm always uploading the same videos, but I'm gonna be I already lined up some contents that I'll be releasing in the next few days, so you need to guys watch out for that. And yeah, I think that's just it. I just want to thank you guys because you guys are the best for providing me such support, and yeah, I would love to play with you guys if there's a way, but right now I don't see any possible way that we could play together. But I would love to play with you guys, especially with all the love that you guys are given, especially during live streams and also watching all of my content. Thank you so much. Okay, so I still got one pure elemental. Maybe yeah, I think I made a mistake for buying a pure element, but that won't matter anymore because I think we got this one in the bag. We got two pure fire element or towers here that deals 28,000 damage per hit. You know how huge that is? That's 28,000 damage per hit. That's pretty OP. You can see this guy. This guy is actually losing his health in just seconds. Seconds, literal. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the other purifier tower. Right, so I don't give a damn about the interest rate anymore. Okay, let's just watch this guy's health. Look at that. That guy melted so fast, man. This pure fire tower is making some miracles, you know. Pretty OP. You see? If you look at that creep, it's actually walking very fast. So you need to watch out for those creeps and make sure that you have ice towers, or if you have enough damage towers, that would be enough. Okay, so this is the final level. I could say that this one is already finished because they won't get through. I'm pretty sure of that. Really. Alright, so that's it. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It was actually a very, very good run, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And yeah, that's just it, and peace out.